the crew? You already know. I told you I was gonna bring these life situations, these stories. So here we go. Yo, this was back in like 2019, 2018, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like drinking. You know what I'm saying? So I had like parked my car at I think my mom's house, if I can remember correctly. And I was trying to walk back to my house, which is not that far, you know what I'm saying? Like a 15, 20 minute walk maybe or something like that. But driving like 5 minutes or whatever, that like three. But yeah, so it's maybe like 10, 11 o'clock. And I'm trying to take a shortcut, you know what I'm saying, which would make, like 7 minutes or something like that, cut the time in half. And through the dark and like through the trees, I hear like an old man singing. Like I can remember that shit to this day. Like a Marvin Gaye, like I don't even know how to say it, but like this motherfucker was out there hollering, and I'm lightweight drunk as hell too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there? I walk over, there's one person standing outside, this older guy, and he basically, chopping it up. Like, yo, you want a brew and da 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 da. You drinking like some cheap ass liquor. I think that aristocrat or something like that. I can't remember, but I know it was some nasty shit. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm already lit. I'm good. Dang on. I think I took some of them brews though. You know what I'm saying, to keep me juiced up. I ain't gonna lie. But while we sitting there, it's like time. Yeah, like I'm there for like multiple hours, dude. I don't know this dude for nothing. And multiple people are coming and going. And one of the guys that happened to come, you could tell the vibe like, shifted, and he was like, fucked up too, but he was like more I don't know how to say, like more rowdy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I like that hat, I'll take that hat, da 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 da. It's like, the fuck out of here, nigga, take it then. But he basically asked me what, like, what am I, he ain't never seen me out here before, so I'm like, yo, bro, I was just taking the cut, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third to go get my whip, you know what I'm saying, and get back to the crib. So he's like, yo, you think you give me a ride? You know what I'm saying? Once again, you know what I'm saying? Yo, so I'm basically like, yeah, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? The alcohol talking for me, basically, to be honest, because I don't know this dude, and it's like 10 o'clock. I really need to be going home and going to sleep, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm on like a mission, to get my car back, try to get another beer or two, you know what I'm saying? Just outside for no reason. And he basically walked with me all the way like a far distance, And I don't want to say far distance, but it was like we was drunk, so it was like we was taking going in circles almost or something like that. It's like it took me longer time to get where I needed to go. By the time I got my keys, got my car, you know what I'm saying? We driving, and I ain't gonna front. He is saying like, like, yo, bro, you might, I might make you my getaway driver or something. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But I'm blasting music, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we get there, but he tell me to park at a certain spot, and he get out and disappear. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there, I put my phone out, I'm scrolling or whatever, and it's like a thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, where the fuck this dude go? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, part of my body was like, yo, bro, just pull the fuck off. You don't know this dude. It's dark as shit out here. You know what I'm saying? He might pull, like, he literally could be right behind you with the hammer, like, ah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm looking around. I'm like, bro, where did this dude go? You know what I'm saying? So I get out my car and I'm smoking a cigarette. And it's like I turn this corner. And as I turn this corner, this motherfucker is busting ass around the corner. And he got like socks on his hands and shit. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck, yo? Dude, this motherfucker got like a bag in his hand and some shit. Dude, what I say? And I was like, I'm driving. And I was like, he like took his toboggan off and was like biting that shit or something. Like, this motherfucker literally made a ski mask out of his toboggan, bro. And he basically get back in the whip. You know what I'm saying? And he got like a bag full of shit. And he like, yeah, he knew them and everything. They, let him in and everything, but then he pulled out the pistol and like stole all this shit, a whole bunch of weed and goddamn money and fucking laptops. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, yo? Right? So I basically pull over and I'm like, yo, bro, you hot. You know what I'm saying? I know it's cameras out here and shit like that. If I go down, I'm gonna need like half of this shit, before I go home. And he trying to be like, nah, this, that, and the third, and all this shit like that. I give you this, that, and the third, or whatever the fuck like that. Like, mind you, I done stopped at the store and everything and got me like literally like a 40-ounce bottle, a glass bottle. And I'm majority of that shit done. You know what I'm saying? And we outside the car. I'm looking at this motherfucker. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna bash you in your head with this shit. And he like, bro, you crazy. Why the fuck you gonna do that shit? I just told you, da-da-da-da-da. Long story short, we go back and forth, right? And it's like a small tussle. It don't even get to a fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a thing where homie is like, yo, bro, damn, you a real dude, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Ended up giving me half of the shit and everything. I dropped this motherfucker off. Never seen him again a day in my motherfucking life. Like, never, right? Maybe like a year and a half later or some shit, like 8 months later or something. Happened to be at a certain gas station. And it's like an ABC store right there. And who I Z, not him, but the old man. And the old man, he getting the situation, getting himself right for that morning or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And basically, he like, yo, wait for me to come out, bro. I got something to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that point, it could be anything, a lick, a job, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I'm gonna sit here and wait for this motherfucker. So when he came out, he like, it's a long story basically. Pull up to the crib. And I'm like, bro, what y'all got going on, bro? Like, and I think he needed a ride. And I'm like, bro, how the fuck you get up here? You know what I'm saying? Like, swear to God, Joe, this motherfucker, he had to go to the food line down the street after the ABC store. Pull up. When we pull up, it's a motherfucker running out the store with like a 24-pack of some cheap ass brews. I swear to God, bro. And this motherfucker know that nigga, bro. Dog, when I say I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I gotta go to work in like 8 hours. I was working night shift at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking 9 o'clock in the goddamn morning, bro. Like, I swear, bro. And this motherfucker like, Jared, get your ass in the car, man. You know that. And was like trying to tell us about the law with stealing. Like, they can't touch it, man. Bro, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Yo, who? Bro, what the fuck I done got myself into, man, with these people, bro? So, make a long story short, we get to the parking lot. I think Jerry, what the fuck happened to Jerry? Shit. Yeah, Jerry get out when we get back to the spot, I think. You know what I'm saying? He passed out some brews for motherfuckers and get out. Dude, he basically tell me that homie that I gave a ride got into it with somebody over a fucking card game over $7 and killed that motherfucker, bro. I'm like, bro, what? He like, hell yeah, man. Didn't y'all get into it that night? I'm like, nah. He said something when he came back, man. This, that. I'm like, nah, bro. Hell no, I don't know what you're talking about, nigga. And like, bro was like, all right, my nigga, I'm gonna holler at you and peel the fuck off. Like, nigga, what the fuck, bro? Y'all motherfuckers be crazy as hell, man. Like, dog, when I say all that shit, goddamn, I don't know, man. I be going through it, bro. I swear to God I do, man. And I don't be asking for that shit. I be just minding my motherfucking business, dude. And I mean, I could have just kept walking. I ain't had to go over there and talk to that old man. I ain't had to get that nigga that ride. You know what I'm saying? It's like multiple things, but it's like you thinking you doing a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like you don't want to walk by your damn self. It's dark. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, bro, you can walk with me, homie. You know, and when I get to my whip, you know what I'm saying? I give you a ride and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bet. But like, all of them things that expired, it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Life-changing situations, anything could have happened. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, man. These people be crazy as fuck out here, bro.